So Matt, why don't you share with us what you're currently reading in comics right now?
Yeah, well, mostly right now it's just all the new stuff that's coming out. Like, so we're recording this on a Tuesday. Today's new DC day at my LCS.
Hmm.
So I've been riding high on the Dawn of DC stuff, like the new Superman series. Obviously, I love World's Finest, and last week both of those came out on the same day, so I was loving life then. But
Yeah.
doing the typical Marvel stuff too. Amazing Spider-Man, She-Hulk was fantastic last week. So just doing a lot of new stuff, but my sort of thing that I'm also reading when I'm done with those is I am super psyched for the new Green Arrow series
I
that launches April 25th. It's part of the new Dawn of DC. My buddy who works at my LCS, they got an advance copy. A lot of retailers will get advance copies like a month ahead of time, like a
hmm
digital PDF.
Right.
And he read it yesterday and said that it's fantastic. So I can't wait to read it. So in preparation for that, I realized that I started and never finished the Green Arrow from the Rebirth era from 2016, and it ran for like 50 issues, however long, 4 years, I guess.
hmm
So I decided to go back and start that, and I'm going to read the whole thing. So I'm just a few issues in to Green Arrow, the Rebirth era so the Green Arrow series from 2016.
hmm
I started that over because I think I only read like a dozen issues or so, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just like riding high on Green Arrow right now, like anything Green Arrow. I love that character. So I've been once I'm done with the new stuff, I go back and am working my way through Green Arrow from a few years ago.
Yeah. And you've been talking about Green Arrow, I think for at least a month now, if not longer, because I've seen you do TikToks and posts and stuff
Yeah,
like that. I can tell that you're really excited
I'm so
about this.
excited because it's one of those things where it's only going to be a 6 issue miniseries,
Uh-huh.
but there's potential for it to get extended if the sales are good and the reception's good.
Yeah.
To maybe a 12 issue limited series or maybe an ongoing like what happened with Poison Ivy. And
Hmm.
Joshua Williamson, who is the writer, said that he has plans for the story beyond the 6 issues, and he wants to feature more of the Arrow family, develop
Oh,
more of those characters, but
yeah.
he can't do it all in just 6 issues, so it needs to get extended. So I'm trying to, I'm a nobody
Put
on
it
the
out
internet, but
there.
I'm just trying to like put as much energy as I can out there. Everybody pre-order, get this, make the sales good. It can get extended. We'll get more of this, and it'll snowball into an ongoing that kind of thing. So I'm just trying to hype it as much as I can, but
Oh, that's awesome. Well, you know what? I might have to add that. I'll wait a little bit, but I'll probably have to add that to my pull list. Like, just the fact that you're saying all this, like, is getting me
yeah,
excited. I've never read any Green Arrow stuff, so maybe this will be a good one for me to start with. So,
it'd be a great place to start. A
yeah,
number one, with a fantastic creative team, and they're very passionate about the character too. So it'd be a great place to start.
awesome. For me, I this week when I'm pulling from my comics shop, and this is no surprise to anybody that knows me, but Daredevil #9 is coming out this week,
Oh, is that this
and
week? Oh,
it's this week.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. At least according to League of Comics Geek, it told me
Yeah.
that it's coming out this week. And we just got the news, not too long ago that this run is actually ending in August, and so this is going to be coming to an end for this current run of Daredevil, which I think this one is called the Red Fist Saga, if I remember
Hmm.
correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this. I know you said you weren't a fan of it, like you weren't it didn't appeal to you by any means, but issue number 10 has an Eastman variant coming out, and
Hmm.
I love all the Eastman art. Like anytime he's doing a variant for anything, I try to pick that up instead of the main cover. And so I am picking that up. But I know you said, it doesn't appeal to you at all, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's which is weird. I'm a huge fan of Kevin Eastman, right? Because he created the
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles with Peter Laird. So like, I worship the guy, but his art just kind of doesn't really do it for me. So
Yeah.
especially, I don't know.
That's kind of
It's
how I am with Alex Ross, right? Like
oh yeah,
it's phenomenal, but I would not go and get it because it just doesn't appeal to me. Like I appreciate
yeah.
the art and that is really good, but it's just like it's not for me. So I totally get that.
Yeah,
I understand that.
I don't think it's bad. Like I don't like to say that any artist is bad because I can't draw to save my
Yeah.
life. So it just doesn't it's just not my preference. It's
Yeah.
just not my style that I gravitate towards. That's all it is.
Yeah. And speaking of art, so you know that Danny and Manny have a good, rivalry, but we're actually
Yeah.
friends on TikTok. We played on Fortnite and talk to each other all the time. One of his videos, he actually drew Daredevil, and I commented on this video. I said, you got to send that to me. I want it now. And you got to sign it. He's like, are you serious? And I told him, I was like, yes, this will be like my April O'Neil moment in the Ninja Turtles movie where she's drawing all the
Oh,
turtles. Like,
that's
that's what
right.
this is for me. So if you send it to me, I will hang it up in my office.
That's right.
um,
That was a great scene.
yeah, yeah. I'm also picking up Dark Knights of Steel number 10, which I absolutely love this run. I just don't like how it takes them forever to put out an issue because I think when it got to issue 6 or 7, it stopped for the longest time.
Yeah,
And
it
it's supposed to
did.
be 12 issues, I believe. And so
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to that. It's a great story. Absolutely love it. And then the other one I'm picking up this week is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers slash Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover, volume 2, issue number 4. I have not read the first volume yet, and I
Yeah.
not read the issues for the second volume yet. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to read through that, but I'm collecting it right now for the single issues. I've heard nothing but great things about this. I think in the last episode I talk about how I only got this because I saw the variant cover from Eastman and Williams where they did the split Raphael and the Green Power Rangers, and I thought it was
Yeah.
phenomenal. And that's like one of the only times that seeing a variant cover made me decide to get a whole series. So I'm picking that up this week as well.
Yeah, I'm wanting to read that. I didn't read the first volume either. And I've never really been the biggest Power Rangers guy. I've never read any Power Rangers comics, but
Same here.
them with
Yeah,
the turtles and, Dan Moore did all the covers for the first volume. I think he's doing the interiors for this volume.
I think he is.
That's
Yeah,
that sells me right there. Like
yeah,
I want to try it out. It looks good and fun, and I'm
yeah,
gonna pick that up. I'm gonna pick up probably both of them. The first one's in trade, and when the second one's in trade, I'll probably just get them both.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, same here. I grew up with Power Rangers. I loved them on the television show, but I never read the comics. So it'll be interesting to
Yeah.
see how this goes.